Alright, hey, what's up you guys? Gavin here. Today we're looking at one of my all-time favorite bands, The Smiths. The album we're looking at today is Louder Than Bombs, and yeah. So the first thing we'll talk about is my first impression of the album and the band. My first impression, oh, by the way, shout out to Mike Powell for suggesting this album. You rock. Anyway, back to what I was saying. First impressions. My first impression from the Smiths stemmed from a book. The book had suggested a song from this band, and I looked at that song and, oh, actually, there was that one, and then, if you ever seen 500 Days of Summer, that song, or that movie mentioned the Smiths a lot more. And that's actually technically where I first figured out I liked them. But yeah, between Perks Being a Wallflower, the book, and 500 Days of Summer. So, alright, so the next thing I'm looking at are the lyrics. And the lyrics that I chose to look at are, Is It Really So Strange? So yeah, it starts off, I left the north, I traveled south, I found a tiny house. And I can't help the way I feel. Oh yes, you can kick me, and you can punch me, and you can break my face, but you won't change the way I feel, 'cause I love you. Oh. And is it really so strange? Oh, is it really so strange? Oh, is it really so strange? I say no, you say yes, and you will change your mind. So yeah, I chose this song because I like the lyrics mostly. And partially, I have someone who likes my videos a lot, and I know they're watching it, and they would want me to read those lyrics. So yeah. But the point of the song, I guess, is, you know, he really loves this girl, and I guess they've been through a lot, and he's made mistakes and everything, and you know, he's like, you can hurt me, you can, you know, say all these mean things, and you can treat me badly, but that won't change the way I feel. And you know, kick me out of the house, kick me out of your life, but it still won't change the way I feel, 'cause I love you. But yeah, alright, so the next thing we're talking about are the band similarities. They are an English band, and it's very folk. I don't really know exactly who they remind me of, per se. I feel like they have their own sound, in my opinion. Maybe the Cooks. But it's a little more old school than that. And I know someone's gonna fight me about that, so it's whatever, but that's just the only real band I can think of that kind of comes to mind. Maybe like, I'm thinking 80s, more 80s stuff is what they remind me of. But yeah. Alright, so the next thing we're talking about is my favorite song off this album. Now, it's a bit difficult because it's between two songs. Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want and Asleep. Please, Please, Please has always, you know, kind of, I don't know, I guess, you know, I related to that song a lot more. Not that my life is terrible or anything, but I just feel like, I don't know, I'm having a really bad day, or like, I really, really want something. That song kind of just fills my soul, and I don't know, I find it very comforting that there's other people in this world that really, really want something as much as I do. So yeah. Asleep, that song is really meaningful too. I think one of my friends had passed, and I would listen to that song over and over and over, and it's very meaningful as well. So yeah, It's a hard one. Let's see. Ooh, and I learned how to play that song on piano at one point. I still know the piano chords. Oof. So soft and slow. Oof. I don't know. I'm gonna have to flip a coin on that one. I'm gonna say Asleep. I think there's a lot more things about it that I feel more connected to than with Please, Please, Please. So yeah. Alright, so the last thing I'm talking about is the singing and screaming styles. Now, I've talked about this before. Jim Morrissey kind of has like a folk, gospel-y type voice. He's a very soothing voice in my opinion. I find the Smiths the best to listen to when you're like having an off day or like a really sad day, because it's so comforting to listen to, and you know, it just, I don't know, at least for me, it doesn't exactly cheer me up, but it makes me feel warm and like, you know, cared for. Feels like a warm hug in my ears. Alright guys, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any other suggestions for movies, music, games, or like, leave it in the comment section. I'll be sure to check them out. To rate this album, I'll probably give it a 3.8, mostly because I only like a couple of songs off of the album. It's not that I don't like all the other songs, it's just I haven't given them the full attention that I should. Mostly when I listen to them all together, it's not really like to critique or anything, because altogether I think the Smiths is an overall great band, but their albums, I don't know, I haven't taken the time to really like critique them and figure exactly what it is that I like. They're just always kind of comforting, and it's mostly why I like them. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.